hammer screaming, call the fuzz. Old MacDonald felt alive. E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a thought, E-I-E-I-O. And in his mind he heard the void, E-I-E-I-O. With a why here and a why there. Here a why, there a why, no one ever has a reason why. Old MacDonald, stop pretending. E-I-E-I-O. In the end, everything returns to dust, my friend. Old MacDonald burns it down.